theory is that these bells have been taken out because of basically healing energy from the sound frequency that the bells put off. Like I said, certain frequencies from bells and bowls and shit like that can actually help your energy and all that stuff.
Interesting.
So just like airships, around the same time they were kind of weeded out of the public. A lot of natural energy was all weeded out around the same time. Like the big oil companies didn't want airships to be a thing anymore because they needed some kind of transportation that relied on oil and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's when the planes came out after the airship, the blimp that blew up, the
Oh, the
Hindenburg.
Hindenburg.
But they think that's a setup. There's no reason that should have blown
Oh.
up. It's all natural air and gas and stuff. And they said there's no reason. They said something had to have done it like on purpose, or someone had to have set it up to make it seem dangerous. Because immediately that was done. They were done with airships as soon as that happened. And then they went to planes. So, and then airships were just forgotten about. The towers
Yeah.
that they had that naturally powered them up and stuff, like whether it was through natural air or gas or through just natural energy from the earth, like some kind of electronic or electric magnetic energy pulsed into these airships. We had that technology. They think there was a country in Russia that Russia eventually took over. I forget what this country is called. I will fucking look it up at some point. But they think that this country had technology like that just in general, this natural technology, and then the country eventually got taken over, wiped out, and then wiped from the history books basically altogether because their technology did not match what should have been a thing at the time.
Hmm.
And so it was a part of Russia, though, like I said, is and then they think there's another one too. There's another country that, because if you look at pictures of the World's Fair from like 1800s and stuff, there's this other country called Caucasia
Mm-hmm.
that was amongst all the other country names, and so people don't know. Like they're like, what is this country Caucasia? We can't find it in history books or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
They think it was one of these countries that used these natural airships that ran off of natural, like almost Tesla type energy and stuff.
Hmm.
So think of countries that had the same mindset as Tesla when it came to their energies, and look what happened to Tesla. He was taken out because J.P. Morgan and Edison wanted electricity and oil to be a thing. So
Yep.
countries in general did this with these countries supposedly and hid away this information about these natural ways of. That's why we have the pyramids and all that shit. Again, it's natural energy. That's UFOs use this natural energy to do their thing.
Wow.
These UFOs could even be these ancient countries that got taken off, the face of the earth, and now they're within inner earth.
Huh.
Yeah.
Just a side thought.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Those towers that hold the blimps up or whatever. Never seen that in my life. That was crazy to me. I was like, what the
I
fuck
was
is
showing
that?
those to you.
Yeah. And it's just crazy how big they were too. Like, I don't know.
You can see it on
It's
old buildings.
crazy.
There's a reason why some of these architectures on some of these old New York buildings are so crazy. They have, the separate spires and stuff because some of those spires were used for these airships to refuel and stuff.
That's crazy.
And they completely have hidden that from us now.
Yeah, that is so weird. Like, that's not part of learned history.
And you know what's crazy is I've been into rabbit holes and all this crazy shit for this many years, and I just now stumbled upon this fucking weird thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that long ago. 150 years ago, we had airships.
Yeah.
And it's completely been pushed under the rug.
That is
So
strange.
imagine the history that's been swept under the rug
I
thousands of
know,
years ago.
right?
That's why you can't deny that this is a possibility.
I know.
It's what Into the Looking Glass is about, is looking into these possibilities that you don't want to look into because they're too far-fetched, but you also can't prove that they're not real because who the fuck knows.
I know.
So, yeah. Other than that,